Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Jan Sewing Solutions. Today I'm just giving you a little bit of a preview of a panel sharrara. This is 6 panels cut on a flared out effect and attached and made into a sharrara. Now originally when I did this, I actually picoed the edges because they're very difficult to turn. So I picoed the edges on the turning machine, but the sad thing is with stuff like this is it's very close to the feet, and often the footwear that you wear with these kind of outfits actually has beads and so on, and the threads will catch on the beads and will wear out very quickly, will pull out very quickly. So the best thing to do is do a fine turning. So having done that the once, I am going to go back to doing a fine turning. Now inshallah, I don't really have anyone who would wear something like this, so me making something of this nature would really be a waste of an effort on my part, and I would not get the wear out of it. But what we will do is we will go on to do one for Inaya, and I will give you the full tutorial. So if you want to see how to go about making a kalidar sharrara, then remember that the first tutorials are always with Jan's Sewing Solutions. We get a lot of replicas and we get a lot of copies of my videos. As soon as I present ideas and I show, oh, I am about to do this, then you got all my imitators. I would call them imitators because they imitate my work and they pass it off as theirs. Now if you look at any of my videos, what you will find is I was the first to do the Kajur salwar, the Hamdam salwar, the Patiala salwar, and these were tutorials that I did for my website members, and then some videos I went on to release on YouTube. So all the styles, whether it was the samosa salwar or the butterfly salwar or many of the other variations, the dhoti salwar, these were all replicated by other mimickers on YouTube and passed off as their work. And it's quite offending when you see comments by some of the viewers saying that so and so does a full video on such a thing. Well, who was the first to do the video? And I'm happy to say that these are all people who are actually copying my work and passing it off as theirs. I have no problem with that, because with knowledge you got to find it from wherever you can. So if somebody else wants to video of the full making of something like this, then that's their, they can do that, because I don't have exclusivity. Somebody actually went and made this as well. So the person who made this was the person who did it exclusively, but they didn't go on to show it to others. Inshallah, what I will be doing is showing you how to go about making this, and I will be making this with children. They love wearing stuff like this, so I will go on to make one for Inaya. This was just a preview. There's 3 versions of sharraras that I've done, so I will be hopefully releasing the videos all at once to try and show you the comparisons and the differences, and maybe perhaps go on to doing the full 21 versions of the salwar again after like 5-6 years. 6 years ago that I did that video, and a very popular video. If you've never seen it, then do watch it, because that just gives you the outlines of all the salwars. I'm sorry about the bad music, but those were my very early videos where I was very self-conscious on speaking on camera. So what I did was, to try and hide my voice, I actually went and played some music, and a lot of people found that music very offensive. But anyway, that's gone and happened. I can't change the past. I don't want to remove the video because it's such a popular video, and it does give you the outlining of all the types of salwars, which were never heard of at the time when I did that video. Just as a panel sharrara, I will show you a fully embroidered panel sharrara, that a couple of them that I had done in Pakistan, and they're very beautifully done. So you will get even more insight into the very elaborate and fancy sharraras. And sharraras are something that are worn on like weddings and so on. So this is just one of those. These are just going to be some of those videos where it's going to give you some guidance on some very fancy outfits.